Thanks for joining me today. I know y'all used to be in the old man's corner, but today we're doing something different. It's my guy circle. I am E.L. Winston from Blackout Magazine, and these are my guys. This is the circle, and so they're gonna introduce themselves, and we're gonna get into it. All right, fellas, who first?
I'll go first. My name is Brittan Hardgers, pronouns he, him, and sir. I am the president and founder of Next Generation Men in Transition. I am also the community organizer for upstate New York. I wear a million hats in the community, and I am so excited to be in this space. Also, cannot forget that I am the co-editor of Blackout Magazine, so big ups to Blackout Magazine, and I'm also a consultant for Blackout Consultant.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, I guess I'll go next. All right. Hello. What's going on? My name is Tyrant Kelly Senior, better known to the community as Omega I Met Chuckii. I am a multi-series founder of Trends of Anarchy Incorporated, Trap Ministries, and Boss Splash, and Mouthgasms. About me. My services that I offer in my organization service individuals in the United States, whether you are on the West Coast, you're in the Midwest, you're up north, or you are in the Southern region, and we also do international services too as well. So, my pronouns is King and God. All that, all that good shit.
Hey, I'm Malachi Hudson, and I'm a part of TLA. Also, I am the founder and CEO of Prolific Vision. It's photography and videography. And my pronouns are he, him, and his.
All right. Well, thanks, fellas, for being here today. As some may know and some may not know, that we all participated in 100 Masc Suits. Awesome experience. And so I thought that we could get the guy circle together and discuss some things from our week, and just share with the people how it went. First question: what were your expectations going into 100 Masc? Anybody?
My expectations was that it happened. I had a lot going on right before 100 Masc. So like I tell people, and for those who don't know, I am founder. I'm the one who put together 100 Masc, and started it. So like I tell other people, 100 Masc isn't just for the people I put it together for, it's also for myself. Right. So the timing was perfect. And I was honestly just looking forward to it actually happening, and gaining that spiritual healing and connection, and that I knew that was going to be provided, even though I was a host, but to really have the people show up, so I was really looking forward to the connections and the bonding, and the healing that it was.
Let's see, what was I expecting? To be honest, I don't really know if I had any expectations. I think I was just excited, and I was open to experience whatever was in that space for me. And everything that I didn't expect is what I gained, which is completely amazing for me, because I feel like without having expectations, I was just open to so many different experiences, being open to so many different people, that this experience, I walked away with like brothers and uncles, and a family that like no one has to see on an everyday basis. But like I now know that like I'm good with my uncles and my brothers, like and my pops, and like it feels great. So like I'm thankful. Like I'm happy that I went into it with no expectations. So then I couldn't feel like I didn't get anything, or I missed something. Yeah, wasn't able to take any of that away, because like all of my expectations that I didn't have were met.
I wouldn't really say I had expectations. It was more so I knew I was going to experience something different and grow from it. So I was really looking forward to it in that sense, connecting with different individuals that look like me. That was a big thing for me, connecting and actually developing and creating bonds with everybody that was there on some type of level. It was refreshing and definitely
For me, I it was my second retreat, right? So I went on one before I went to one in Texas, and it was completely different, right? And so I and I had expectations for that retreat, and so it was different than what I expected. So then I went into this one really trying not to have any expectations and being open-minded about the experience. And I definitely got way more than what I would have hoped for, I should say, right? Because for me it's like I haven't been in a space. Even when I started my transition, we used to have a trans man's group or a masculine centered group here that we don't have any longer. And I used to go to that meeting, but there was nobody that looked like me there, right? So to be in a space amongst masculine people who look like me and come from some of the same experiences I come from, and who have to deal with some of the challenges that my Caucasian counterparts do not, was refreshing. Like I was like, yo, this is like, I was like a kid at the candy store, man. I was like, yo, yo, it's like hanging out with all your buddies. You ain't even know you needed to hang out with them. You know what I mean? So it was definitely, I definitely am glad I went in with an open mind, and I'm glad I didn't have any expectations, because they would have been blown out the water anyway. Because it was 10 times more than what I thought it was gonna be. So that was, you know what I mean? So that was good. Um, what did y'all take away from the experience? Y'all might as well
mean,
just
so should I just like share my list? I mean, the things that like I took away. I think one of the first things that I said, and I'm gonna stand on that. I'm so grounded in the family that I didn't know that I needed, the family that I now have every day. That like I don't have to touch them every day. I don't have to call them every day. But I feel secure. Um, being able to meditate, pops, one thing that like I even use at work, like right now, like this whole meditation piece, and really seven counting, like that seven counting works all the way across the board, not only for myself, but I was talking to a younger brother in the community, and I seen his anxiety rising, and I'm like, yo, hold on, like, just breathe, like count to seven, you know what I'm saying, like let it out and do it again. It's just so much, like I I think that like being up in those mountains and that spiritual meditation like really really grounded me, regrounded me spiritually. I felt like there was some loose ends going on with me spiritually, and I was able to repair my roots. That's the best way to put it. Repair my roots, to keep going. And I don't know, I think that like for me, like every time somebody says 100 Masc Suits, every time I'm in this space and I like go to talk about 100 Masc Suits, I really feel like a little kid. Like I'm smiling, I'm happy, I feel refreshed. And I think one of the most important things that as a community leader that this retreat taught me is that I was missing something in my own inclusivity. And what I mean by that is this retreat changed and shaped my mindset in masculinity. Like I already know that no one can define my masculinity, but realizing my own implicit bias and how I wasn't inclusive of all masculine identifying folks. So moving forward, like that's something that like I'm sharing, I'm encouraging, and now I'm making room for, because even with all that I do, I have not made room for masculine identifying folks to thrive. So that's just what I took away from it. And I don't know, my own self-healing, growth, retrusting myself, and watching Black men secure in who they are in all of their identities, to share their identities. Because when we talk about lived experience, people think that like it's always the same, but like a lot of the differences is what connected me and what I stand on. Wait, say it, Dad. Ashe.
Ashe,
Hey,
goddamn Ashe. You know,
while I was waiting for him to say that.
yes, Ashe. No, yo, like real life, you know, it's a difference. And I guess for me, being the one to found it, it's kind of like a different experience for me, right? Um, and then I also have connections with people as well too. Like I have personal connections, my son, my brother, as well. So it's also a different experience for me. But to really have that experience with personal people who really and truly and honestly enjoy themselves, is an even greater experience, right? Because it's not fake, right? It ain't something that was just did because bro, I'm gonna do this because I'm your son or I'm your brother. No, it's something genuinely that was experienced as a whole, and we all took away from it our own personal experience even with that, and then to be able to share that with each other was just even more of amazement for me. Like I said, I was looking for connection in those bonds and those understanding. And I literally, just like y'all, I didn't have no expectations. I just wanted everybody. My only expectation was that we didn't have no problems and I didn't have to get unexpectedly unexpected. That was just my only expectation, to be honest. um, but every day, even like baby boy just said, like hearing about it, even constantly still working on it, like literally it just happened. I'm literally about to say almost a month ago, to be honest. I was like almost a month ago, and it's literally like it just happened yesterday. Anytime I think about it, anytime I work on it, anytime I look at a picture or I look at these videos, um especially when I rewind certain videos and things, when I look at this alien Vader parts, and certain little things that it's just like y'all said, like I'm like a kid in a candy store, and it's me. I'm like a proud dad. I don't like I'm like a proud parent. Like I birthed something that truly is beyond me, that is doing exactly what it is supposed to do, and I'm just honestly looking forward to next year and definitely where that's going to take us. So I'm just happy to have be the one of service to really have applied this and everybody get what it is that they wanted from it. So that's my biggest takeaway from it, is that really people um took away something and they look forward to really coming back. So I'm thankful for you guys. So thank y'all.
So my takeaway was growth, healing, brotherhood, and a different perspective. And I say all of those mainly because prior to going to 100 Mass, it was a lot of different things going on in my life. And that's why I said I was looking forward to it. I knew it was going to be some type of healing. I knew I was going to develop in a different way from that experience. So I gained everything and more from that one experience, those few that weekend, well, that time period with you guys. I'm trying to think of one word, but it's hard to find one word to describe it. It was refreshing, empowering, and comforting. That we can all be ourselves freely. And there was no judgment, there was nothing. It was just everybody was unapologetically themselves.
That's what's up. Yo, like it's like this overwhelming thing, right? It's like this overwhelming thing that happened for me, right? So the first thing was that for me, now I think it's been almost a year since me and Omega met, right? And then we're coming up on a year, right? And then I did Trans U, and so we've built this bond with each other over this last year, but we had never physically met until Hunter Mass, right? And so it was like the confirmation of our bond when we met in person, right? And then I've always been really in awe of the way that he gives of himself, right? The way he is always of service, right? Like those are things that I admire. Those are things that I strive to do and be about. And so to see him in his bag, yo, was like this thing, like it ignited a fire in me about focusing on the things I need to get to be of service to the people I'm supposed to be of service to, right? Because a lot of times, like before I got there, I was on some, you know what, I'm really done with this, right? Like, you know, because I mean, community can be community, you know what I mean? So, and I was just like up to here with that foolishness that I was forgetting about all of those other things about community that are important that I need to be about, you know what I'm saying? And I need to, that my purpose is in. And so that was one thing. And then for me, like I said, to be among people who look like me and come from certain experiences that I have or we can share is very different, because when I started my transition, it was people who looked like me who didn't accept me. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, if you don't fit the box, you check all the markers, then, you know, it's this. And so my experiences coming in was from those other people who said, hey, I don't know what they talking about, but you belong here, right? And so to be amongst my own people and feel, yo, this my tribe right here. I done made it to the Mecca, yo, these my people. You know what I'm saying? So like that was an overwhelming experience for me also. To be able to share it with my brother Pharaoh was awesome, because you know we've been down for like 8-9 years now. You know what I'm saying? It's the closest thing to me that you know, as far as a brother could be. And so to be able to share that with him was awesome. To be able to share some of the things I shared that I would not have shared in any other space was important. It was freeing. Like I meditate now. I'm reading again, I'm writing in my journal, like, and I just came away from it being okay with saying I'm not okay with this, or this is a no, you know. And before that, maybe I would have said yes when I wanted to say no, and then I came back and I was like no. without explanation. I don't owe you no explanation. The explanation is no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. And so, and I never really connected that, even though my brother was saying, hey, you don't gotta do that. Hey, you gotta take care of yourself. But when you in take care of mode, sometimes you forget about self. And so I came away from that with not only just hearing that, hey, I need to take some time out for myself. It's okay for me to say, I don't got the answers, and quite honestly, I'm not looking for them for you. It's just a no. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it connected those dots for me. And so that was and I didn't expect to come away with all that. Like, I was like, oh wow. It was like light bulbs coming on. You know what I'm saying? Tick, 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 tick. It's like,
Some light bulbs is still coming on every day. Like another light bulb is popping up, and I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what I learned. Oh, okay, this is what I learned. This is what I'm gonna stand on today. Yeah, like them light bulbs are still continually popping off.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what in the world has happened? Like, yo, like my life, like I know it's gonna sound corny because people say it all the time, but my life has been changed. Like the way I view things is different. The way I'm approaching things is different. My focus has changed on certain things, and if it don't align with the purpose and the focus of what I'm on, then we got to do away with that. You know what I mean? And so that's what, hey. So I want to say, brother, thank you so much for your vision. Thank you so much for your commitment, man. Like you was on that thing, like it didn't matter what else was happening. This was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I know you have some frustrated days and nights, man. And I want you to know, hey, I'm speaking for all the brothers, that we love and appreciate you, man. Like you the man, you the myth, you the legend. You know what I'm saying? Like I love you, man. We love you. And I just want to give you flowers while we right here. Like you, you definitely have been instrumental, not only in my life, I know in some other people's lives, on just, man, just love, support, that authentic brother. Like these are the things that I pray for. These are the things I wish for. These are the things that I hope for. Like genuine, authentic brothers, friendship, love, commitment, concern. Somebody that's gonna be like, yo, why is you drinking that? You should not be drinking that. You know what I'm saying? Why don't keep me responsible, accountable? Did you write in your journal today? What you read, man? What you doing? And so, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got from the experience for sure.
I just want to add to it, like take all your flowers now. Like seriously, like I want to thank EL. You brought it up. You were talking about how you were in the conference in Dallas, and I just happened to be in Dallas. And after working on the magazine together for over a year, sitting in space with you and having conversation, and then you trusted me enough to share your brother Omega with me. And like now that's my pops. And because this is my pops, I have a little brother named Malachi. Like, you know what I mean? Like just being able to trust and share authentic people with authentic people. So I thank you for this. I thank you for being humble. I thank you for being a servant. And actually standing on being a leader. Like we were, like EL said, I'm gonna speak for all the brothers. Like we were surviving. Like I now was reminded of the day-to-day skills that I have to thrive, and it causes me to move different. It causes me to feel different. And I can't listen. I don't know what I would have done if you let life stop you from being this person, stop you from getting that job done. So I just thank you. I thank you for saving my life. I thank you for reminding me that like I need other folks to survive and that I can't do this by myself. Like I know this, but I was in a place of a place where I needed reminders, and I was open enough to receive those reminders, so that I can continue to be that tree. So man, I just thank you for going through the seasonal process to continually be the king, the God that you are. Like, I love you always, Pops. Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
I just want y'all to know that this was not supposed to be no shit about me over here. Got me crying and shit. Y'all was just wrong for all of this. You got to edit all this tear wiping and shit off this video and shit. No, but y'all for real got me over here in my feelings. And it really means a lot because y'all know I'm going through some shit of understanding or love. So this is validation for me, and it's so crazy because like what y'all saying is literally my answers to your y'all next questions for my stuff is literally like stuff that I said because I'm thankful, like you said, I didn't let life stop me from lifing. As y'all know, I shared with y'all personally my takeaway and my walk away. And I meant what I said. In that way. I got y'all guys, y'all got that now. It's in very much trusted hands. Y'all know I support y'all wholeheartedly and fully with that. But it is true, and it's okay to walk away from things, right? Especially when you've set up the table for it to be taken care of the right kind of way. And like my son said, I've been doing this for over 2 decades, yo. Really like 2.5 decades, literally for over 25 years. Like I'm only 38, but I've literally been doing this work and recorded doing this work since I've been in grammar school, right? And a lot of people don't understand the wear and tear that it has on you, right? Because you're living, right? You're living while still trying to make things happen. And there's times that you just don't even want to give up on community. There's times you want to give up on yourself, right? Um, so to be present and to have the strength that I had in God and that belief, although I've had weak times, like you said, I didn't lose focus on making sure that this happened, right? Because I knew that whatever was going on, that this was bigger than me. Um, it's beyond me. And I can't stop that. And like you just said, yeah, I had to walk away from that in order to focus on this, right? The true healing and what God really wants to be done out here in the world because we all hurting, right? We're all hurting in so many different ways and so many different levels, and we don't know what that looks like at all. But before I get on and go cray, let me let chill, Mr. Kai going on up here.
Come on, Phil.
I want to thank all of y'all, honestly. Pops, I really want to thank you for specifically like just helping me get out of the situation that I was in and showing me a different way. And I guess you would say helping me to realize that when you focus on yourself, you actually grow. You like you actually grow. You have no choice but to because it's only helping you, which helps someone else. And it's just you overflow. After you fill yourself up, you can overflow and help someone else. You can't pour from an empty vessel. It really helped me understand that despite the things that happened in the past and the people that did what they did and all of that, it wasn't specifically me that was the problem. I wasn't the source of all of that. And helped me close a chapter so that I can begin a new one. Actually be me, Malachi. So I want to really genuinely thank you for helping me in all the ways that you've helped me. was understood doesn't have to really be said, but at the same time, I always want you to know that I appreciate you, everything that you've done from the beginning to now and even in the future, everything. I'm always here, and you know I'm always here. I want to thank you, EL, as well, for opening up in a way where it was like what you were saying related to a lot that was going on with me. So it made it more comfortable. It was like, okay, we're more alike, we're more alike than I thought. So, and I also want to thank you for this opportunity to be in this space right now. I want to thank you, Brittan, for just jumping into a big brother room. Off real. It's like, oh, that's Pops, that's my little brother. Whatever you need, I'm here. Hey, we can talk about it. Hey, I'm here. That's why I said brotherhood was what I took away from it. It's more so a chosen family that, like you said, you didn't know that was there or was there that you needed. But for me, it's very deep because I don't really give those type of titles to people. It's also teaching me to be vulnerable again, to grow in my vulnerability, and that it's okay to be vulnerable. So that's my spiel.
Come on, nephew. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo,
Shout
my
out to
baby brother is
Malachi.
preaching right here, okay? My baby bro is
His
preaching.
official ID.
Yes,
He
indeed.
got his official name change, gender change on that ID.
Congratulations. Look, I told you it was going to be home when you got home. Congratulations.
Whoop, whoop. That's what
I
I'm
looked
talking
at
about.
good with an hour, just smiling at it. I was like, ooh, this is me.
Got to practice whipping it out. Bam.
Bam. Like, yep, this me. Bam.
But wait, why you just put it on like you was a detective? Like, hold on, it's right here. Bam, there you go.
It's on me at all times.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo, Lord have mercy. Oh. All right.
Oh, it's
Well,
so crazy that we having this right now because I'm actually using the ricotta and finally making that spinach manicotti that I was supposed to make for y'all.
how you gonna make it now, bro?
That I end up turning into a kind of turned it into like a lasagna kind of looking thing. But I'm sorry.
Hey, you can freeze that up
You
and
weren't
mail it
you
on.
weren't gonna eat none anyway because it was made out of cheese. You can't
Nah, I
eat
wasn't gonna
pasta.
eat that. I wasn't gonna eat that, bro.
I'm still waiting on my TikTok Alfredo with spaghetti pops like that you skipped on that menu too. Remember that day you skipped that day too?
That was during the manicotti day. It was the manicotti
okay,
that was
yeah.
supposed to have been
Mm-hmm.
the other part of the pasta was the TikTok spaghetti. Mm-hmm.
I still ain't seen no TikTok spaghetti on TikTok.
Are you serious?
I still ain't
You
seen.
didn't look it up there. Look up the TikTok spaghetti there.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up after this done.
Can't eat it. He can't
It
eat it because it got
exists.
Alfredo sauce.
Yeah, can't eat that.
Oh,
Now,
you
me,
can't
I
eat
can
it
That's why it's
eat.
anyway.
not on your timeline. That's why it's not on your threads. You can't
Right,
eat
it's
it.
because I can't eat that. It's garbage. If I could find some vegan Alfredo sauce, I think there is some though.
They do have vegan Alfredo
See,
sauce.
boom, there you go.
Because you know, we ain't been eating meat all this month, Body's been like snatched. We've been straight, baby.
Look, part of me want to get back on that workout, but I'm not messing with you, man. I am not messing with you, bro.
You should.
Oh, I'm
get back
ready.
on the
I'm
workout.
ready.
Oh, you
The
ready?
workout is
Yeah, I'm starting tomorrow. I'm ready.
It's made at your level. My new workout can't fuck with it. I wouldn't even put you in. I wouldn't even put you in there.
I believe. Look at Malachi face.
I like, nah.
Oh, we start tomorrow, so I don't know why he looking all crazy because he already know. We already got all the stuff in here.
I'm gonna pray
The
for you, nephew.
protein.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pray for you.
Send me the invite. I'll be up at 4.
Well, I been keep telling you to send me so I can get you. We're gonna talk about that after the. I'm not gonna
Okay.
get that on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's stop.
Yo, what would you tell somebody to about if they were thinking about signing up for next year? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Hey, when y'all see that post go up, I suggest you get to it or you'll get left behind. I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't need to be in on this thing.
I'm getting a tent because I feel like I don't want to take away from nobody else's experience. So I'm just gonna fly in. I'm gonna get a tent, and wherever we stand, I'm gonna be outside so that I don't need a bed. I don't want to take from nobody else. But I'm still got some more shit to put back in my bag. So I don't know about nobody else, but I'm gonna have me a tent and a sleeping bag outside. Malachi, you coming? Because I'm not missing this shit.
Nah, we
I'm
hey, got
if
to
you
be
got
there.
the chance, might as well sign up as soon as the post goes.
I'm signing up today. Put my name on the list today.
Reservations, please.
Yeah, I told y'all that this year was gonna be was the major year. That this was gonna happen. And that's why I said, and to be honest with y'all, posts are actually going up. On my birthday, that's gonna be the post that's gonna go up. It's gonna be for 100 Masc next year, 2024, is our 3rd year, like I'm saying. Gonna take them to Vegas. That's a couple of months before I graduate. 2024 is going to be a big year for me. I officially become also a doctor. I'm leaving. I'm going to Jerusalem. So those who want to go with me for that graduation trip, by all means, join me there. But yeah, definitely. I am going to send out the reservation link for people who have already been to 100 Masc before to go ahead and sign up. Because we are getting up there, I'm going to extend the list to 10 people from previous years. So basically that's saying, hey, I had 10 people each year. So that's 5 from each list. They get to hurry up and sign up, right? If they want to make it.
Hey, we already on the list right here.
And then you got the extra 10 people that we're gonna let come that's gonna be new people that's outside of those people. So that's my goal, to have 20 people next year be in that space. I am gonna get a double Airbnb though, 1 Airbnb's for the leaderships and 1 Airbnb's for the new people. But yeah, the sign up is definitely starting a year ahead of time because I can only imagine what next year's gonna be like, because people is already trying to get in, and then you know how people be at the last minute when they seen stuff happening, like what is that up and all this. And I have getting some feedback. Somebody still ain't filled out their feedback form, but we ain't gonna say nothing.
That's his nephew.
They so busy.
That's his nephew.
But yeah, especially with this opportunity being I say it's like a free opportunity. I feel like getting people to Vegas will be a lot more easier and or cheaper, because Vegas always have deals going on to try to get to Vegas or whatever the case may be. So this year I want to at least try to sponsor people to get there and have it confirmed before, like T-Dove. I want a confirmed list of and it's going to be closed out. So it's really from May. Well, actually I said I was going to do it Tuesday. Yeah, I'm sorry. Tuesday is when I am putting up the sign up for
I hear that. Tuesday, people. Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday. Because the video is going to come out as well, which I'm going to share with y'all, the draft. And then also the pictures that we took. I don't know if y'all know that Tuesday is HIV, National HIV Transgender Awareness Day. So those pictures that we took, I will be putting those out too, and I'll be sending y'all a copy of those on Monday for y'all to share those too with y'all network as well. And I'll be putting y'all logos on those as well. So yeah, we're got good shit going on. So I'm just looking forward to next year too. So I advise y'all to tell them, like I'm saying, sign up now. And get your funds together.
Get
There's
your
no
funds
fun without no
together.
funds, baby. There ain't no fun without no funds.
Get your funds together. You got a whole year to get your funds together. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on it. But you know how it go, right? So they see all the pictures and the videos go up and they like, oh man, I missed out. And then you can't say, I'm saying there's not a
Until they
person.
see this, y'all
Yo.
ain't even seen the video. Y'all finna get excited again. And it's just the draft. It's just gonna be the draft. Let me go ahead and get ready, prepared to show y'all right here.
Yeah, get that ready.
I can't wait for the video to drop because I've been waiting for the video to drop so that I can then drop the retreat training video from 100 Masc, but I don't want to drop that video until Pops drops his video so that it's not like I'm putting information out in sneak clicks. So I just want this video to come out so I can get these videos off my phone.
Need to get to it. You gotta wait till we get off this, right? You gotta wait till we get off this for show us the video though, bruh.
Pops is excited. Oh, we get a sneak peek in the guy circle.
The guy circle get a sneak peek. Like all the people that's gonna be checking out the guy circle go, hey, y'all, this is an exclusive right here. Boy, they blessed today, ain't they?
Listen, I told y'all meeting on a Sunday, you never know the blessings that's gonna fall.
Lord. Yo, the video, I know it's about to be lit. Oh, he getting it ready. And you know how it is, like, there's nobody who knows us before we went to 100 Masc that knows us when we came back. They can't tell that we different. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh, I should have been.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get 2 to 3 people in my life that like I talk to on a regular basis that I have kind of like really talked to since I've been home and be like, hey, can you give me like a 30-second blurb just about this? And then Pops, I'll send those to you too, just so that you'll have those, because like those are testimonials for you as well. Like I know I'm not the same man that I was before I left.
Facts.
Wait, Malachi eyes got big. Did anybody hear the amen in the background? Talking about amen.
Oh man,
become a much nicer person when you really start to take time for yourself. Like honestly, like your communication skills get better. Like everything changed.
Yeah, cause you're not holding all that I call it secret resentment. Cause you don't know you got it, right? You just on survival mode and you just trying to get the work done, but secretly in your heart of hearts, you know, you ain't took no time for yourself. You tired. Hell, you done seen more airports than you done seen your bed. You know, you know what I'm saying? See, you know, shoot, hey, hold
Let
on,
me in.
brother, I got you. All right, there you go. Here you go.
Oh, this is a real sneak peek. Like Pops is in here. We get to like share the screen sneak peek. Uncle EL, while Pop's doing this, I'm turning my camera off for a second because I don't want nobody to see my reaction because I'm excited. So I'm gonna hold my reaction away from the public.
All right, y'all. So check it, right? So my sister told me a long time ago that words mean things, right? And so I should be intentional about the words that I use. So my last question before we get up out of here is, what word do you want to leave for the people that's going to see this video and why?
One word?
My word that I'm gonna leave for the people is smile. Y'all already know. I was gonna say smile, because a smile a day keeps the stress away.
I will say trust. And the reason why I say trust, if you trust yourself to be a part of this experience, you'll never regret it.
I guess mine would be vulnerability. Allow yourself to be vulnerable in some sense so that you can experience more and grow and heal.
I'm digging these words. My word would be purpose. Because without purpose, you don't have anything. So find your purpose, focus on your purpose, walk in your purpose. That's what my word would be. All right, y'all. So we done dropped a whole lot of gems on y'all today, man. And don't forget to be looking for that link on Facebook so y'all can sign up for next year. Don't snooze on it, right? And at the bottom of this video, you'll see the link for Blackout Magazine. I need y'all to hit that link. I need y'all to subscribe. It's Blackout Magazine. It's Black excellence every day, all day. And if you ain't reading, I don't know what you're doing. So till next time, y'all take it easy.
And make sure y'all read the trans article, True Resilience Against Negative Stereotypes in Blackout Magazine.
Facts. Tell them again, brother. Tell them again.
Listen, trans, True Resilience Against Negative Stereotypes. Y'all make sure y'all hit up my article in Blackout Magazine as well. And listen, y'all stay tuned because we definitely gonna try to get our baby brother, Malachi, and a lot of his photography and artwork up in this magazine. So y'all make sure y'all keep a lookout for all of us.